monochrome thing here. I'm like, okay, well, I kept looking at it, and I looked at the candles, and I blinged those. I have the little, see this one's a little harder because it has a little door opening. But these went on super easy. I mean, I thought it was going to be really hard. You know, they said it has all the instructions, you know, paragraph about cleaning it and pressing each little thing. And so I really didn't go to that much trouble. I just kind of quickly stuck it on there, and it worked really easy. The only one I had a little trouble with was the stars over there on the taller soy candle. But these went on super easy, and so did the cross. But as I was looking at this display last night, I saw a couple of things. And so I came up with a little story that I'm trying to perfect yet. I've gone over and over in my mind, so it doesn't come out exactly right. That's why. But I kind of thought at my next party I will present it like this. You know, I went to this really exciting party the other night. And these two adorable twin ladies came in. And I've got pictures of them here. They're very similar to the ones that we have in our display. These two ladies here. Very chic. This is Hawaii. This is London. And I can tell you their names really match their personalities. They were twins, but you know, with twins, they do have different personalities usually. They're not exactly alike. They just look alike. And these two ladies, they're very chic. They love to shop and get dolled up, and they're very girly. But Hawaii here, she's a little more, she likes to stay at home. She's a little more conservative. In London, she likes to shop all the time, and she's always getting dressed up and buying fancy outfits and putting on the glitz and everything. So when they first came in, they were just excited. They just started looking at the display and the catalogs, and they saw Celebrating Home, and then Hawaii really loved that, and London really liked Penelope Ann with all the new bling and the jewelry and all of that. So I'll go ahead and pass these around so you can look at them, and you won't get them confused because I put their names on the back. All right. Well, Hawaii, right away, she loved this bag because it's more of a solid tone, a little more earthy, and it's very calming, and she just likes those kind of things. A little bit bling, but that's just enough. So she really, really liked this. As they were looking through the catalogs, they saw that we could personalize a lot of things, and I guess their mother's birthday was coming up. So she definitely wanted to get Mom a gift, and so she chose this little plaque, the Live, Laugh, Love, just something her mom could put out in the garden maybe, has her name on it. Amazing, it's the same as mine. So she got that. So I thought that was pretty nice. And then, of course, her sister, she's a little wild, a little more wild, so she likes this bag. And she just loves those little clips. And if you're wondering, I just hooked those onto the little pocket. I just opened up the pocket and clipped them on. And then she loved the bonus buy bags because, you know, she's always touching up her makeup. Her sister says wherever they go, before they get out of the car, she has to touch up her makeup. So she really liked those items. And then, of course, she had to get Mom something too, but she's a little more wild. So she thought she'd get Mom the apron. And, of course, she had it put on there with her name too. Luckily, it's the same as mine. So she had the apron. And the pin's going to plug me, I know it. Okay, so I got to put that on. And these are really cute.
So
and I love the adjustable. They adjust on the neck, so you can, short people like me, it's not hanging down here. It wraps around, so you know if you're a little extra wide like me, it goes right around. It fits. It fits. Yeah, it's not this way, you know, and you got your hips still sticking out. This looks a little nicer. I let a little ooky-oo down there, so that's nice. Now, as I was explaining to them about our prints, of course, Hawaii loved this one. It just reminds her of her name. She really does like to spend a lot of time in the garden, so she really liked this print. But these sisters do live together. So I told them, well, sometimes we have sister prints in our catalogs where you can get similar prints. And so London was just liking this one here. So they thought, they could compromise and they could each get one, and they could even hang them in the same room, and it would look a lot, it would look very similar, and it would look real nice. So they each got one of those, and they really liked that. The candles, I was sharing with the candles. Of course, they both liked the bling. And what was really nice for got a picture. For London is this one was named after her. So I'll go ahead and pass that around so you can smell what that is. We have a lot of new fragrances. I shared a couple of them back there. I think they're both gone. I brought, those are two that just me and my sinuses couldn't handle, so you guys got the benefit of that. But this one, Hawaii, of course, loved. She loved this because it smells like coconut, and it's just really yummy, really yummy. And of course, she really liked the bird cage too, and how I had that set up with the beautiful flowers on the side. She really loved. She likes being at home, so decorating the home is kind of her thing. Whereas, of course, London, on the other hand, she likes to get dolled up and go out, so she was really loving all of our jewelry. The pearls, of course, a must, and then the gold and the glitz. She loved it. In fact, she ordered this, but she ordered a lot more. And she was really excited when she got this one for $19.75, because it's a super bonus buy. They are very well, what do you call them, professional shoppers. They know what they want. And then I explained to them we were going to have taco soup in the bean pot, and they just loved that idea. Hawaii really loved it because she does most of the cooking at home. But London liked it. You know, they had a fight over what style they were going to get. So they really did like the zebra, though, because that kind of, you know, they could mix it with the white pattern that Hawaii liked. She kind of liked just this softer, plainer look. But London really liked the little more wild pattern, so they did get the different kind of salad plates, and then the bean pot. And that way they could take the bean pot, or London could anyway, to parties and things, because she's always out partying. So I told her she might want to think about doing this business, and she likes to party so much, but she's still thinking about it. And then, of course, they really like this message pad here. They thought maybe Mom might like this, to dinner with the girls at 5. Mom's always seeming, you know, she's a little older, she forgets sometimes, so it's good maybe she could have a message pad for herself. And then, of course, I told them more about the other bonus buys, the items that they could get, not just the makeup bags, and my purse fell over there, didn't it? The makeup bags, but also the other goodies. Hawaii really liked these items because they were more for the home. We have the family print and the candle and the little serving tray. Actually, she thought maybe she might use this in the bathroom for some different kinds of soaps and things, which I thought was a good idea. And then I shared with them the bigger bonus buys, the basket and the beverage server, and so they're going to be buying a lot. They booked their own party, and they bought a lot at the party, and they're going to be buying more and earning more for free and half price. They can't wait to get the hospitality set over there. So that's, of course, with the it's a two-party booking gift, and they just can't wait. So they're just really excited, and I think this is just good things to come.
Excellent.